You only need to turn your back for 1 single second, just 1 second, to, I don't know, stir the soup on the stove. And in that exact moment, your toddler has already reached the hot coffee on the edge of the table. Today, we are not here to... Actually, wait, let me back up. I am absolutely not here to give you more parenting anxiety. Lord knows we moms have enough of that already. But I am going to show you how to defuse the invisible landmines in your house. Welcome back to Love and Our Littles. I'm Lynn. Georgia is 14 months old right now, and she's exactly 80 centimeters tall. Do you know what that means? It means she is perfectly eye level with every single coffee table, nightstand, and counter edge in our home. To us, it's just a living room, but to them, it's a giant, dangerous playground. So today, we are going through the absolute non-negotiables of toddler-proofing.
Let's start with the kitchen. It's the ultimate danger zone. We all know knives need to be locked away, right? But what about the pot handles? Whether you are actively cooking or just, leaving the pan to cool, you must turn the handle inward, always. If that handle is sticking out, it's practically begging a curious toddler to reach up and pull it down. I've read too many ER stories about severe burns. It's just not worth the risk. Moving on to the dining table, we use something in our house called the 30-centimeter rule. It's simple, actually. Any hot coffee, glass cup, or heavy bowl must be pushed at least 30 centimeters away from the edge. Because if they can see it, they will try to swipe it. That is just a fact. And speaking of tables, let's talk about tablecloths. Just don't. When Kimberly was about 2, I put down this beautiful table runner. She ran by, grabbed the corner, and just yanked. Everything came crashing down. Thank God it was just cold water, but my heart, it literally stopped. They love pulling on hanging fabrics, so please take the tablecloths off.
You know what really drives me crazy? It's the little things we, adults, just leave behind. Just the other day, Frank opened a package and left the box cutter right on the edge of the kitchen island. I had to take a very, very deep breath to not completely lose my mind. One reach from Georgia, and yeah. But it's not just sharp objects. It's medications, vitamins, anything brightly colored. To a toddler in the oral phase, a pill is literally just a piece of candy. Keep them locked up high. Not in your purse, not on the nightstand, locked away. And here is a huge one: cleaning supplies. Please, I am begging you, never, ever pour bleach or cleaners into an empty water bottle. Babies are ultimate mimics. They see us drink from a water bottle, they grab it and try to do the exact same thing. The consequences of that are, they're unthinkable. And then there's choking. We all know about cutting up grapes and avoiding whole nuts for kids under 3, right? But what about the things you don't even notice? Like the tiny, clear plastic wrapper from a milk box straw. If they swallow that, it can stick directly to the inside of their windpipe. Even the Heimlich maneuver has a hard time getting that out. You have to throw those away immediately. And then there's choking. We all know about cutting up grapes and avoiding whole nuts for kids under 3, right? But what about the things you don't even notice? Like the tiny, clear plastic wrapper from a milk box straw. If they swallow that, it can stick directly to the inside of their windpipe. Even the Heimlich maneuver has a hard time getting that out. You have to throw those away immediately.
Let's move on to the bathroom. Most people think drowning is a swimming pool problem. Actually, no. The reality is, for kids under 4, the majority of drowning incidents happen right inside the house. The American Academy of Pediatrics points out that it only takes 1 inch of water. That is, 2.5 centimeters? Just 2.5 centimeters for a toddler to drown. And the most terrifying part is, it is completely silent. There's no splashing. So practically, what does this mean for us? It means that toilet lid has to be closed. Every single time. The second bath time is over, you pull that plug. You don't leave water in the baby tub, and you definitely don't leave buckets sitting around. Oh, and wipe the floors dry immediately. Get a good non-slip mat. Because slipping and hitting their head on solid porcelain is, well, it's a nightmare you just don't want to deal with. And while you're at it, put those brightly colored shampoos and body washes up high. To them, it just looks like a fun, fruity drink.
So, how do we actually stay ahead of all this without going completely crazy? Here is the single best piece of advice I can give you: the 30-second audit. Every few days, get down on your hands and knees. Literally, drop down to their height. Look around your living room from 80 centimeters off the floor. You will be shocked at what you see. That dangling TV cord? The stray battery that rolled under the couch? The sharp corner of the coffee table? It is a completely different world down there, and it's the only way to spot the new temptations before they do. Look, we are not going to be perfect. You will forget a mug on the table at some point. I do it too. But by building these daily habits, we are dramatically lowering the odds of something terrible happening. And that is a huge win. If this video helped you feel a little more prepared, please subscribe and share this with your partner or the grandparents. I'm Lynn. Keep breathing, keep going, and I will see you in the next one.